channel. If you're new here, hi Mtswala, my name is Gamu, and to all my returning subscribers, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing the sit-down mukbang with PalesaMoon. I don't know, should I introduce her or introduce yourself?
Hi guys, hi Gamu subscribers, including myself because I am a subscriber.
Of course.
Hi guys, I am PalesaMoon. I'm also a YouTuber, content creator, and other things. And today we're going to be doing a collab video with Gamu. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm happy to have you here, friend.
Yeah.
So today we are doing a sit-down mukbang, and we ask questions to like followers on Instagram about the time you actually concluded that you're in a toxic relationship, whether it's in the past or presently. So those are the questions we're going to be answering, or those are the scenarios we're going to be talking about today. So I'll go, then Palesa will go, then we'll give our 2 cents worth of. Okay, so I'm gonna go first. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one because it's a long name. I took 5 from my side, and then how many did you say from your side?
I only have 2.
Okay, so Palesa will do 2, I'll do 5 from my side. Yeah. Cheers. Eye contact.
Cheers, darling.
And we're having wings. We're having wings,
yes.
And we're also having pizza.
So I've never tried this pizza. If you don't like it, you mustn't say.
I'm gonna blame you, friend. So what's gonna happen? You're to blame.
I think it's a steak something because I wanted something with no pork.
Okay.
But then yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go first. Obviously, we're keeping people anonymous because these are skatlazi.
I'm gonna eat while you talk.
Yeah. So anonymous says, I met a gentleman. We got engaged in a space of 6 months. Shortly after, baby mama started making herself known. My last straw was when baby mama decided that she's moving to a new place, and she brought all her things to my fiance's place, and I was not told about this decision. When I went to visit him, I got there to a surprise. Baby mama's bags were stacked in our bedroom, and that was it for me. I broke up with him. The next morning I decided, let me change the bedding and take her things. I found something on my side of the bed, and it's only one pattern of the mattress. It was like crushed cigarette, but it didn't smell, so my partner dusted it off. And we went to a family meeting. He called for me with his family. So a week later, I had a weird rash on my thighs that wouldn't go away. I had to bath with coarse salt and methylated spirit and pray, and it went away, leaving no mark of evidence. That part broke me. So in March, we went on a weekend away with my fiance, just to talk because we've been going through a lot. We got back, and I've been on my period ever since till now. So that's in March. From March till now, she's still on her period.
No man, there's no way.
And then doctors can't see anything. No medication has helped me. I'm in and out of hospital for blood transfusions. I really need help. I left the guy also. Forgot to mention that the baby mama is a sangoma. I cursed the day I met that man.
Of course, Scat.
What do you make of that? I think baby mamas are given too much airtime. Like, they're given too much room to bounce around people's feelings and to trample on people's rights. I feel like if I'm your main chick, you need to consult with me if you're doing things like having your stuff
at your
place. You understand?
Can you imagine?
Having your stuff at my place, like they're moving, I get it. Maybe if the baby mama had said, I'm gonna bring the baby's things to you, not her things.
But also, Google, why
which would make sense, right?
Why must they go specifically la baby did?
So it shows good. Maybe she had ulterior motives, because even now this lady has been on a period since then, and she had a rash and so forth and so on. So I think this would probably need her to go visit a sangoma. Also, now you maybe have to go see a sangoma to find out so you can protect yourself. You know, I don't always resort to these kind of things, but I feel like in this instance, just so that she's also protected and safe, I would advise her to go and see a sangoma too.
Especially if she's getting like blood transfusions and
because I mean, how? Like, why? You know, and why are the things in their bedroom? Like, why are her things in our bedroom? That's what I'm saying. Our baby mama, they're given too much airtime, man. They trample on people's rights, and they think they've got that way to put me baby mama, so isn't the relevant is having yeah, you know. I mean, why wasn't she consulted about the thing?
Exactly.
Was it yes. So we can
hear? And she said she's fiance, nah?
Yeah, but she says they since broke up. She's like, no, they since broke up.
Shame. That's good. She chose herself.
Which is great. Kudos to you, mama.
Kudos to you. Uti la. Oh, I once did an HIV test on my partner while he was blacked out because he was reluctant when he was sober. He was happy when he saw the results though. So luckily they came out negative, I guess. But he was reluctant, and then I had to be.
Okay, you're toxic for taking it while he's sleeping, but I guess
it's not illegal though.
Is it?
It has to be some kind of illegal shit. Because why?
But why was he reluctant? Why didn't he want to? Okay, why didn't he want to?
Very big red flag. Very big red flag. So
he's got something to hide. Maybe he's cheating, so he was scared Uti maybe they might come out positive. I mean,
but I'm buying HIV test.
No, but listen, friend, the thing is also I think manje stigma maybe it's going down. I mean, it's 2023. We understand Uti, you're not gonna die from HIV, right?
Yeah.
As long as you take the right medication. But it's like no one wants to have it though. Like
no, of course.
Yes. You know.
But can you imagine us test? I mean,
I would question you the whole day.
I'm very afraid. Now I'm afraid of you.
I would question you the whole day because we're going to test it because I'm comfortable. Let's do it. I'm saying let's do it now.
I go to black out. No, this is the only way.
That's toxic.
That is toxic.
I hope you're not together anymore. I hope you've done that, man. Because
they're together. I'm not judging you, baby.
But what about your sanity? Because at the back of your mind, you're gonna be like, so Shuti is cheating. Why was he reluctant in the first place? Why did I have to trap him to do it? I mean, if Satana Meles Temba, what are we doing?
But also, I feel like at which point, let's say you meet someone, when do you ask them to get tested? Because I feel like people leave it for later. People are like, no, it's fine. Now that, okay, we're doing the thing, but we're doing it protected. When do you say, hey, let's do this thing? Why?
I don't know.
Because I think people do it like when they have like little accidents and you know.
But what if from the onset there was no protection? Because there are people that do such things.
So when do you
for
say
myself, but wow.
Me and you?
I don't know. Maybe
I say well into science.
I guess maybe go back on something. Man, there's a need for this thing to happen. Like I'm feeling like ballistic. Yeah, man.
But also it's such an awkward conversation. Like, how do you get them?
It is.
It's very awkward.
It is.
And also men are like, you can see I look healthy. Like, nigga, please.
You're not gonna be written over here, Wuti.
Exactly.
There's something there.
When does it get there? When?
Yeah, no? Hectic. Okay, so the next one, let's see. Okay, so no, let's go here. So this one says, Hi Mtswala, this guy used to have, and in brackets she says still has, a female bestie. So that means they're still together, right? That had so much power over our relationship. Whatever we had to do, he would seek advice from her first. And she would tell him not to buy me stuff. Just keep it at dates, nothing tangible for me. I confronted him about it and he told me I found her in his life. So I had to understand. So I started doing solo dates, buying myself gifts, and I never looked back. I'm going to Zanzibar in October alone because I won't wait for this guy to say us about me. We're still together though. Listen, so I'm glad she did that. I'm glad she put herself first because clearly this man is not serious. But the fact that you're not my sister is a problem for me because honestly, I mean,
some woman can say to my man, I'm bitch,
why? Why? I guess that's why this thing of men having so much insecurities about females having like male besties, or even us,
because
we're
they
becoming like that
know.
as well. I'm just like, I don't want my man to have a female bestie. You can have a female friend, not a female bestie where you
My
consult every
man's
2
friend,
minutes.
like my man's close friend is a girl. And I love her so much.
Really,
You
you
know,
guys
Tana.
get along. You know what?
Oh,
I
she's
feel.
so sweet, Batung. And don't say, hey, who's Oglelo? She's married. She's a
Yeah.
very nice lady.
I feel Uguti, as long as ungaboni, like their friendship doesn't affect your relationship,
course,
then it's
yes.
okay. I feel like that too. I'm like, as long
If
as
anything, I feel like it
their
makes them
bond,
a better person.
yeah, as long as their bond doesn't interfere with your
Yeah.
relationship, I feel like that's fine. You can, they can have their thing. But where you start to notice, like this lady is saying now, Uguti, he seeks advice from her, and apparently he was told not to buy her gifts. Right.
Why bangajoli?
Imagine
Abajole
she's
vele.
going to Zanzibar in October. This man is probably going to be like, Unogani love.
But also, lento yokuthi umfana mele uyenza izinto ukuthi umprove ukuthi you can do them yourself. The whole
That's
relationship
toxicity.
is you saying, yeah, I'm gonna buy myself this, I'm gonna do this ngifuna ukumbonisa. That's not
That's
even, you're not
toxicity.
even being in your feminine energy because you're trying to prove something. Ufuna ukuyenza wena. Sinini na ufuna nokuya lapho mele uye because ufuna ukumprove. No.
That's toxicity. And that's why I'm
Exactly.
saying the fact that you're
Exactly.
still there, love, is hectic because why? Why must you do that?
No.
I don't think Zanzibar was part of your plans. Even if it was, probably you wanted him to pay for it. Or you wanted him to be there with you. Maybe you go 50-50 or something. The fact that you have to now go on the solo date to show
you're
him,
alone.
I'm putting myself first, nigga. You can go to hell. It's not okay. It's toxic already.
Never.
And she knows that it's toxic, hence she sent this through.
Exactly,
It's
she
toxic,
knows.
babe. Get out. It's toxic. He's silly. Get out.
Usile nochomi yakhe
Or maybe
abajolani.
stay. I don't know.
As in an event.
Maybe stay. Maybe after Zanzibar he'll change. Maybe after you go to Zanzibar, you come back, he'll be like,
Uzazi uhambe uye Maldives. Uzuzise ku honeymoon.
she'll get into
Umntana
debt.
change.
You'll get into debt in Mayake. No, get out. Get out now.
Nope.
This pizza is actually good.
I said, oh, come to try. Okay, uthi. I dated some school coach only to later find out that he's busy with the kids in that school. So obviously mdala if he's a school coach. And surrounding schools. And when I tried informing one of the parents of the learner, the parents legit said, ungenaphi. So uthi uyamceba ukuthi, hey, mama kakamu, nangu umuntu athi ungenaphi. And she's a teacher herself at I would have loved to expose him legally. I just like the funds for lawyers because in my opinion that's just so wrong. So obviously it's statutory rape. Yeah. So that's basically the thing. But I think you know what I like about her? She's trying to do the right thing. As much as it is kind of like vengeful, yeah. But she's trying to and you know people are trusting him to coach these kids. But yeah, we are so.
But why are the parents saying, are they condoning it?
Clearly.
So a mom willingly knows what my daughter is dating this man.
That's a
And
whole
she's saying,
other, it's a whole other thing because why is she condoning it? Because clearly maybe there's something the guy does
that benefits the whole family, benefits the moms as well.
And no wrong, mama, because lo mama needs to mistress. She's a teacher herself, so she has a salary and she has things, but now she's basically pimping out her child. She's pimping out her child because why?
So now my question would be, did she ask who guy, with the guy, this is what I'm hearing about you, is it true? Then the man maybe said it's not true, then she decided to go report. Because I mean, in such an instance, you would want to find out, Wuti, is it true or not? If he says it's not true, then you want to do further investigations and now
But
start
probably
asking
she did,
them.
yeah? Because if she says, she wants to take it as far as legally, then obviously,
She's got facts and proof and evidence.
yeah.
So she says he broke up with me because I went to my friend's uncle's funeral and he did not want me to go. I have a very big question here. were you dating the dead uncle? Because why would your boyfriend not want you to go? Why would your boyfriend not want you to go to your friend's uncle's funeral? You know, it's your friend's family member. Like, what's wrong with you going there? Or did your boyfriend not like your friend? Maybe. Ne? Yeah, no, I think he just wanted out. So this was an excuse. This was an excuse. Because if I'm trying to put it together, it's either you had an affair with a dead uncle, may his soul rest in peace, I'm so sorry. But it's either that or maybe or because men are like that as well. Like I to Palesa as my friend. So
reason because you are I don't like smang. What's your reason?
It's a nah.
Because me, if I don't like Temba, I don't like Sipa,
right?
Control. Maratina, I don't like Palesa.
Why?
All of a sudden, Palesa must disappear. For what?
Right. So it could be that. It could be that with maybe.
No, but now the funeral, specifically the funeral was the last straw. Why? Nansa saw back.
Also, or maybe you had an affair with the dead uncle. I mean, I'm solaring the dead uncle. The dead uncle is at foul here. The dead uncle is at foul here.
I'm
exactly. I'm solaring the dead uncle because why? Why? Okay, this one says, okay, this is a male. She was trying to manipulate me into losing myself spiritually.
Shame.
Like, she was lost in all aspects of life. I think, you know what I think? Exactly. You know what I think, Nepalesa here? I think it's a maybe lack of communication. I want to say, understand like about these things. Let me give you an example with myself. I'm more church.
Yes.
Shimi is more like he's more what do you call it? Yeah, he's more madlozi, you know. As much as I do practice lessons into but I'm not as deep as he is. He goes in like hard, like I'm once every 3 months, you know, once every 6 months. He's deep in it like that. But I understand and I respect that. So when it's time for him to practice, I leave the space, you know, and I will respect it. I will not shame him for it because I understand he's like that. Also with me, when I'm talking about my church things, he respects it. He'll never shame me for going to church. He'll never shame me about my practices. Hence, I'm saying, like, I feel like maybe this one they could have had a discussion, like, what is it that you, we because I feel like it's just a lack of communication. Maybe hear her side of the story, then she tells you her side, then now you tell your side. This is the kind of person I am. This is what I like to do. This is what I practice. Then she understands you better.
But what if she's one of those people about, hey, listen to because you know how people are, like when they're like these like radical whatever people where they're like and funny, hey, you know, like even now there's a lot of these discussions like the Christians and then there's the Amadozi and stuff. Listen to who's that lady going?
Marisa?
Yes.
Marisa, love her.
I wish
love her.
I wish I had, you know, I wish I was a virgin even now, just like her. Anyway.
Now, girl.
I know I'm lying. So, you know, like I can hear that the discussions are kind of pointless because all of them are going to leave that space.
Yeah.
Still believing good, I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah.
So ungangena relationship nomuntu ukumchazisela ukuthi okay fine mina so but then if they don't want to and bazotshela ukuthi hey ngazongitshela wena ngoba usibani demon, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I think the toxicity would be me forcing you to follow my thing and quit your thing. You know, if I'm like to shimi, listen, I'm not nyawa respect about and come focus on church. That's wrong.
Yes.
Hence I'm saying I think it's more like let's have a conversation so I can tell you what I believe in and what I follow. Then you can take it from there. Honestly, like Wuti, are you gonna join me in it? Like I'm gonna also give you another example here because this one is that's why I chose this one actually.
Yeah.
It's closer to me. I will never force Ukosi to come to church with me. As much as he doesn't mind, I want him the day he says, I want to go to church. And I'll be like, come to my church.
It's genuine.
You get it? Yes. Because Gubo, the mom churches, the grand churches, I'm not going to be the one that says to him, let's go to church him first. I will never do that. But the day he says, actually, I'm in the mood to visit a church.
Yes.
I'll be like, come to my church.
Yes.
I don't mind. If he says to me, I need you to start pastoring 3 times a month, I'll be like, now boy.
We spoke about this.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not doing it.
Exactly. Like I will practice it. I acknowledge it. I love it, of course. But I'm not gonna do it the way you do it or the way you like me to do it. I feel like this one, it's not as toxic unless maybe she's like persuading you to say, listen.
She wants me spiritually lost.
Like she is, because she's lost in all aspects. No, she's
toxic.
toxic.
I don't know.
Then me.
Omunye umuntu budwami esotweni lakho or kuma beliefs wakho because
uzokulahlekisela
uzokulahlekisa and yabo mawuze spiritual what
true.
My God,
True,
you're done, you're finished.
True. How are you going to get back into that space? Because I think spirituality it's a personal thing. It's not like a group thing. I spoke about in one of my vlogs. I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual. No, I go to church because I like the space. But I feel like I'm talking to my God. You get it? Even if I'm at church, I'm still talking to him. But obviously, church is like more of a group project type of thing, But
I don't even know anyone at my church.
No, I do because I'm
so I'm inside. For real? I'm like, I go there, I'm going.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one because we've done 5 now. I dated this guy that would lock me up in the house whenever he goes partying, when I'm visiting him. Then he would come back the next morning and ask me to make breakfast for us. Now, girl.
Now, pay again.
Look
at your main outfit.
Why am I McDonald's? Because okay, sure. Mina, when I go out with my friends, the gent would call me 60,000 times asking me when will I finish and come back. This went on for 4+ years and I stayed, but I'm out now.
Still clap. All I wanted to hear was, but I'm out now.
No, my problem here, first of all, is the fact that from groove angaphathi something. Because extending this year's of uphethe people like nama wings because akusavuliwe wayengazanga ne McDonald's or extend when they wake up athi baby I'm still hungry thathi can't go and buy us food. Why must you wake up and make food?
Umuntu uzoyenza kanjalo ukukhiyela endlini ukukhelekile makungabhoma la
no but
ikhishi liphome.
That's a problem. Why ungishilo mara uthenga ikuvakashela ungishiyeleni uye kuphi nobani? You should be wanting to party with me. You should be wanting to party with me. Who are you out with? And you've locked me in the house.
Listen.
Why? Why are you doing that? Why would he? That is toxic as fuck. And then when you're out, he's on your neck. When are you coming back? When are you coming back? Why? That's silly. I think
it's silly.
Let me tell you, the reason why he leaves you, and then when you're out, he calls you, is because he's thinking you're doing what he does when he's left you at home. That's why.
Okay.
That's why. Because why is he leaving? That's why my first question is, why would he leave you? He's leaving you because he's up to no good. That's my just 2 cents. Exactly. He's thinking you're doing what he does when he's out. But also, Nami, I would want to ask you, girl, Uguti, when he's out, do you also call him 60,000 times? Because maybe that's also why he calls you 60,000 times. I guess we'll never know because maybe he's reciprocating the energy. Let's be equal. But if it's not the case, then that means he's thinking how yeah, what I'm doing. So I will try and hit her up to find out you see, this question of when are you coming back, it irritates me a lot. Let's get into our ones. Remember, I mentioned I dated a woman, right? Like we dated for a year. She was like that. I would go get my nails done, man. She would call me, like, I just left the house to go get my nails done. I'm not even out partying. Let me tell you, she calls me, she's like, how many people are in the salon? Number one. What time are you gonna be done?
C5.
How long does it take to do your nails? How long is it gonna take? I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I want my nails to really look cute. How long is it gonna take to finish your nails? I'm just like, what the hell?
But you know what's weird? There's a friend of mine, she also dated a woman, and she says, nah, it was like that. It was like, hey, what happened to phone? Why?
That was so toxic. It was weird. I didn't know where that stemmed from. I was like, Mara, why? Mambu, she's so toxic. Ati, you're not the first girl I dated in Zamazipo. Brazilian. At the time, I had dreadlocks, so I felt like I'm a dirty bitch. I felt like I'm a dirty bitch. Brazilian. So I'm doing I'd be like, okay. Okay, mina ngipara. Because you know dreadlocks have that stigma. So she would be like that. God. She would be like in sister saloon, guys. And you know some nail techs abathanda malose phone in because I used to do my nails at Mike. I'd be Mike, sorry, man. Yes. And the video called me, Mike, sorry. No, I'm still doing it. Oh my God. She was so toxic. I used to work in Sitdown, right? And then Ben Shasta was 3 and then we would wait until dawn, which is 12 takes, because from Sitdown I still need to travel to Soweto. Let me tell you, if I get there 1 minute late, yo, think I no one drop it off. But I feel like and the thing is, I'm soft. I'm just like, no. Why? Like, who would I be with? Like, no. I was texting you and sending you pictures. I showed you where I was. I showed you what Ben said ranking. Google na taxi. Abantu beba we cute, but there were no taxis. Nithi mawunenkinga again ube me so that at least I'm there in this kind of you know, because you know I knock off at 3 a.m. There's no taxis. We literally have to wait till 4 a.m. because I'm at Texas at 4. In I feel 1 minute past 5 a.m. I'm in trouble. I need to explain why is there 1 minute unaccountable for.
Oh my God.
That was so toxic. That was so toxic. Marek Dina was just like, Mara, why things again? Like, this was a game. To her, it was a game.
When was it like, it was probably a game.
It was probably a game to her. Yeah, it was. And when you look at I'm naive because I'm thinking I'm in love. Oh, because I need to, you know, when you're infatuated, now you want to prove points. That's what I'm
exactly, that I deserve your love. No, I deserve it.
You will want to prove. You don't have anything to prove. You have so many points to prove. Let's check it. Let's calculate. So actually, I'm going to calculate. Let's calculate together. Being saying you walk any pace. I'm a robot now. It takes my robot like I'm not a robot that is that's toxicity at its highest. Robot closing. That is toxicity at its highest. That was what was happening in Lapaya. Oh, Marabeng shouting. Checkpoint.
When Nabo shooting la. Yo, Nanda by home at Delia, Uncle. Uncle, you have a multi agency. Can you so I have like peaceful relationships, like because in Yazaz with you I got to be reiki, and like I usually date like very soft, quiet, like very Okay, my boyfriend now, he's not like this. So he's an Aries. I'm an Aries, né? So but we know how to deal with each other. Yeah, we know how to like, okay, cool. Manje, we are all better. I've never been a when it's dry and I'm a kid. Umuntu katelu akafuni
uyazi how to handle izinto lapho because yeah
ngijona makhehla kana manje ngijona intanga zami kuba nama mind what nala
mara intanga yakho I feel like it's easier for you to read ukuthi yabona la ngasesa try la
yeah no of course yes yeah but I've never like a full on toxic never never
So thank you guys so much for sharing, and I hope you did enjoy this video. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Tell us if you want us to do another one and send in your stories, comment, like, share, and subscribe to both our pages. Thank you so much for watching, you guys.
Bye. I'll definitely leave Palesa's details on the video, or I'll leave it down below so you can subscribe to her channel and you can follow her on all socials as well. This was fun. Cheers.
It was so fun.
Bye.
Bye.